Hi everyone, I'm Bryton. October is one of my favorite months. In my family, we start off October with my mom's birthday, then we have Canadian Thanksgiving, and then we finish it off with Halloween. So October is just one great big party month for us, really. Now fortunately, Honeydukes have quite a few Halloweenish treats available. So this month we're going to be making pumpkin fizz, bat's blood soup, and today, pumpkin pasties. So to make this, you're going to need, for the filling, a 1/4 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Now, if you're in Australia or any other countries that don't have it on the shelf, I will post a recipe and it's really easy to make. You've got all the spices in your cupboard already. A 1/4 cup of white sugar, 1 cup of pumpkin puree. Now, if you're in the States or Canada, you'll probably be able to buy it in a can on the shelf. If you're in Australia, use a butternut squash and roast that because that's the closest in flavor and you really aren't going to know any difference. Roast that and blend that up. When I'm at the beginning of October, I actually make a huge batch and freeze it because I just know I'm going to be using all of it. So I just smash out all my roasting, blend it all up and put it into bags and pop it into the freezer. And then I'm sorted for October. For the pastry, you're going to need 1 1/4 cups of plain flour, a tablespoon of white sugar, a pinch of salt, 8 tablespoons of cold butter, and 4 to 6 tablespoons of ice cold water. So to start, we're going to make our pastry crust because it's going to take an hour to chill. So we're going to pulse together, or at least mix in a mixer, the flour, the sugar, the salt, the cold butter, and the cold water. Now if it's too dry, add a little bit of water, but just a little bit at a time. And if it gets too wet, add a bit more flour until you get that really good balance. So in a bowl, mix together your white sugar, your pumpkin pie spice, and your pumpkin. And then once the pastry is chilled, take that out, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or approximately 200 degrees Celsius. And we're gonna roll out the dough. So you're gonna want it to be about, they say about 1/8 of an inch or about 3 or 4 millimeters thick. And we're gonna punch out the pumpkins. So you can use any sort of size that you want. We've got large ones if you really want a big one. The small ones are always really nice and dainty. For the packaging I'm including, you're going to want more of the smaller size pumpkin cookie cutters. So roll out that dough and punch out lots and lots of pumpkins. Half of them you're going to want to slice 2 little slits for ventilation. The other half you're going to leave by itself because you're going to use that as the base. So scoop about a tablespoon onto the pumpkin cutout that hasn't been cut, and then take your one that has the ventilation holes. If you want, you can take just a little bit of water just to help it stick together and place it on top and sort of just crimp the edges together so they stick. And then you're going to place it in the oven and let it bake for about 20-25 minutes. It's going to be nice and golden when they come out, and they can be eaten straight away, or you can wrap them up and give them as a gift.